In the heart of Northern Ireland, during the tumultuous era of the Troubles, stood HM Prison Maze, a facility widely regarded as Europe's most secure, an impregnable fortress designed to hold the most dangerous paramilitary prisoners. Yet, on a quiet Sunday afternoon in September 1983, this illusion of invincibility was shattered by an audacious act that would etch itself into history: the Great Escape. The Provisional Irish Republican Army, or IRA, had long viewed their incarceration not as punishment, but as a continuation of their struggle. Within the walls of H Block 7, a meticulous plan began to unfold. Key figures like Bobby Story and Jerry Kelly, working as orderlies, exploited their access to identify critical security vulnerabilities. Over months, 6 handguns, complete with silencers, were covertly smuggled into the prison, laying the groundwork for an unprecedented breakout. The chosen day was September 25, 1983, a Sunday, deliberately selected for its reduced staffing and more relaxed atmosphere. At precisely 2:30 p.m., the calm was shattered. IRA prisoners, armed with their smuggled weapons, simultaneously overpowered the unsuspecting prison officers in H Block 7. The element of surprise was absolute. Alarms were neutralized, and the block was swiftly brought under their control. One officer was stabbed, another shot, but miraculously survived, a testament to the brutal efficiency of the takeover. With H Block 7 secured, the next phase commenced. At 3:25 p.m., a food delivery lorry, a seemingly innocuous vehicle, became the centerpiece of their escape. Brendan McFarlane and other prisoners seized the lorry and its occupants. The driver, under duress and with a gun pointed at him, was instructed on his role. 37 prisoners crammed into the back of the vehicle, while Jerry Kelly, gun in hand, lay hidden in the cab, ensuring the driver's compliance with threats of a booby-trapped grenade. As the lorry approached the main gate, the final and most perilous hurdle, 10 prisoners, now disguised in stolen guards' uniforms, dismounted. Their objective, to neutralize the gatehouse staff and open the formidable main gates. The initial moments were chaotic, with officers taken hostage. However, the sheer number of prisoners and the growing resistance from arriving guards led to a desperate struggle. An officer managed to trigger an alarm, but it was dismissed as accidental by a coerced senior officer. Amidst the pandemonium, Officer James Ferris made a heroic dash for a pedestrian gate, attempting to raise the alarm. He was pursued and tragically stabbed multiple times, collapsing before he could complete his mission. Other officers arriving for their shifts were also attacked. The situation escalated rapidly, with shots fired and more officers injured. Eventually, the main gates were forced open, but not without further casualties and a desperate scramble. However, the IRA's external support operation, intended to provide getaway vehicles, suffered a critical miscalculation. A 5-minute delay meant no transport awaited the escapees. Forced to abandon the lorry, the prisoners scattered, some hijacking civilian cars, others fleeing on foot across fields. The British Army and Royal Ulster Constabulary immediately launched a massive manhunt, setting up roadblocks and deploying extensive resources. The immediate aftermath saw 19 of the 38 escapees recaptured within 24 hours. Many were found hiding in nearby barns or attempting to blend into the countryside. However, the remaining 19 successfully evaded capture, some making their way to the Republic of Ireland, others disappearing into new lives or continuing their paramilitary activities abroad. The escape, despite its partial success, left a profound impact. One prison officer, James Ferris, succumbed to a heart attack following his stab wounds, becoming the sole fatality of the escape. 20 other officers sustained injuries, some severe. The incident sparked a national outcry, leading to a major inquiry, the Hennessy Report, which criticized prison security and management. For the IRA, it was a significant propaganda victory, a morale boost that resonated deeply within Republican communities, forever known as the Great Escape. The Maze prison escape remains a pivotal moment in the history of the Troubles, a stark reminder of the ingenuity and determination of those involved, and the immense challenges faced by authorities. It exposed vulnerabilities in what was considered an impenetrable system and left an indelible mark on the political and social landscape of Northern Ireland. Its legacy continues to be debated, a complex tapestry of heroism, tragedy, and political defiance. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for future content.